to just talk about what? Okay. So I came to India in the beginning of January 2018, and I'd been working in a career job for 3 years, a job that I thought, I'd worked all my life to get, and it was going to be my source of happiness. I travelled all the way across the country, went to live in a different city for this job, and I worked at it for 3 years, and the whole 3 years, I mean, I can't say I was miserable all the time, but there was definitely moments of happiness, and I learned a lot from the job, but it didn't feed my soul at all, and I felt so tired, and I felt so dull, and I thought I could stay in this job for the rest of my life, and this could be my life, and I decided, was it 2017 New Year's, or no, maybe before that, I decided, okay, I'm gonna make a change. This has to change. I'm gonna leave it all. And originally, I was gonna go to India for 2 months and come back to my job, and I realized no, that's that's not gonna be long enough, and I don't want to feel confined by time or plans, or first time in my life to not have this. So I gave away everything, and then I went to America first and worked on some farms in America, and then I came to India at the beginning of January, and I'm still here now. June, what date is it?
It's June.
June the 3rd.
Like July. It's July.
Yes, June the 3rd. And the beginning of my trip, I'm not going to lie, was tough. I found it very hard. I mean, I travelled first to begin with a friend for 3 weeks. And it was more of a holiday. We went about, we seen things, yeah, we enjoyed, whatever. And then she left, and I was on my own, and got a long train journey to Bikaner, and kind of started to think, I've had the days, why am I here? What am I doing here? And slowly, without forcing anything, I've come to a really good place. I quit smoking, I quit drinking,
Wow.
and it's through, I found this through meditation. I went to shamatha silent retreat for 4 days, and the thought of silence to me was terrifying. I almost didn't go. I thought, oh my gosh, all this scary stuff is going to come out in my mind, and it was the opposite. It was the most peace I've ever had, and it felt like paradise, honestly, retreating silently into yourself.
Nice.
And realizing the power of your mind, and how great it is. And I know I'm still working, and I'm still getting there, but for me, traveling here and having no time frame, no commitments, nothing that I have to feel stressed or worried or scared about, it's been the biggest therapy for me in my life. And I honestly have felt the soul and the spirit of this country like no other country in the world. Like its ancient heritage, its spirituality, the smile on people's faces, the oneness, even on a train. People come and share their food with you, talk to you. In the UK, everyone's sitting staring at their phone the whole time. But yeah, it's been really tough sometimes, and I've one time was like, "Can you get me out of here?" But then the next day you have the most wonderful experience. So I feel like I'll be back to India a lot in my life now. But yeah, I feel like it's just the start of my journey, and it's really exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.